So guys, I am back again today with another Wolves review as we lost 1-0 at the MX Stadium, where I thought we deserved more than what we got out of that match. However, before I talk about that, just two things. First of all, if you're new and you support Wolves or a Premier League team, then why not hit the subscribe button, especially if you like the video. And second of all, in the description is going to be my Instagram, so why not go over there, check that out if you've got Instagram, and we can have conversations about different topics. Anyway guys, let's get on with the video. Everyone has that friend where you send them a message and the blanket and they don't respond for a couple of hours and you just sit there waiting for a response. Well, that's what Wolves fans were like after losing 2-0 to Watford. Before the Brighton game, wanted to see how the team would respond. Would we put in a better performance and get a better result? Fortunately, the result part wasn't the better part, but the performance was definitely a lot better than last week. And we also created 25 shots, so we are good at creating chances. However, we do need to start being more clinical in front of goal, like Glenn Murray proved. Nuno did make a change for the first time in the starting 11 by dropping Jota and bringing in Traore, which I think me and most other Wolves fans will agree with, unlike the way the Brexit deal's going. Sorry guys, just had to chuck in a Brexit joke. First thing I'm going to talk about, guys, are the two penalties Wolves should have had. The first one was clear handball. He moves his hand towards the ball. It's about 7 or 8 yards away. Doherty hits it with full power and he does move his hand towards the ball. So I don't think you can deny that one should have been a penalty, definitely. The second one's been a lot more debatable, especially by Jermaine Jenas on Match of the Day. He said, and I quote, "They were both going at it. If you watch it back, we whip in a good corner, set it across the goal, the keeper's coming out at the back post to try and collect it, and really Body's trying to get there, put the goalkeeper under pressure and maybe get the ball. Who knows? I don't think he would have got the ball, but you never know." However, the Brighton defender, I think it's Bong, stands in front of him, puts his arms around him and deliberately stops him getting to the ball. That is a penalty, okay? I'm not bothered what Jermaine Jenas says. Really, Body was trying to get him off from grabbing him. I think any other defender or any other player or anyone else in the world would have done the exact same thing as Willy Bolly. He didn't push him, nothing like that. He just tried to get him off. But Jermaine Jenas, he knows, in my personal opinion, guys, he knows nothing about football. His opinion would be like me telling other YouTubers how to make quality videos. It just would be a bit hypocritical considering I don't know what I'm on about. Overall, guys, I'm not making excuses for Wolves. I'm not saying those penalties would have won us the match or anything. Yeah, maybe they could have won us the match, but we should have won that match ourselves with the chances we created. Fair play to Brighton. The keeper made a great save at the end to deny Bennett, and the defenders really did put their body on the line, stopping some good Neves shots, which probably should have gone in. Doherty should have definitely scored one as well. For the goal itself as well, I think Doherty and Cody, they should have sorted that out a bit better. Cody ran away from him, and maybe that was Cody getting back into his position. It depends what side of the fence you sit on. For me though, either Cody has to go out to Murray or Doherty has to come in and get in front of him. It's one of those things, looks at which way, or maybe both. Maybe both would have been a lot better, but at the end of the day, you can't go back now, we can only go forward. Tottenham next week is going to be, it's still going to be an exciting game because we have performed against top teams so far this season, a point against Man United and Man City. But if we do leave gaps like that in the defence, even just once or twice every now and then, I do think Tottenham will punish us for it. So it's going to be interesting. We've got to respond and hopefully we can start putting some points back on the board. The Watford match was disappointing because we didn't perform, and this match was disappointing because we did perform, we did really put pressure on them and we just couldn't get that goal, and at the end of the day we walked away with nothing. However, what makes it even worse is that in the next 3 games we've got Tottenham and Arsenal and Huddersfield. That makes this Huddersfield match really big because if we lose to Tottenham and Arsenal, I don't care to be honest, we can get thrashed by them. That's technically what's meant to happen, you know, big clubs are going to thrash smaller, well, not smaller clubs, but clubs who have just come up and that. However, Huddersfield is a big game for us. We have to beat Huddersfield. Huddersfield, if we beat them, we've still done all right. Another thing I will say, guys, that it is a big test for Wolves players now to show some mentality, show what they're made of, show the character, and if we do keep playing well, it does show that the players are still believing in what we're doing. It's also a big test for us fans. So far, we've done it really well. When we conceded the second goal against Watford, it was a bit of a shock, but the fans got right behind the team, and that's what we have to keep doing. Whether we're top of the league or bottom of the league, we have to keep getting behind this team. We did it last season. Look at what they did. We barely went on a bad one. The worst one was like no winning 3 games. Hopefully we can match that this season, but it is going to be more difficult. But us fans, we have to stick together. We have to stick by the team, and we have to stick by Nuno. 3 goal a goal down, 2 goals down, 3 goals down. Stick by the team. That's what we have to do. Hopefully, we can definitely get something in the next couple of matches. I believe we can, and I hope we can, but we'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, guys, that is it from me today. I'd just like to say well done to Brighton, even though I thought we were better. We had more of the ball, we created a lot more chances, and we probably should have won the match. You got the goal. You were more clinical than us, and that's all that matters. So I wish Brighton all the success this season. Anyway guys, if you liked the video, then hit the like button. If you're new, then hit the subscribe button. And whether you're a Wolves fan or Brighton fan, let me know in the comment section your thoughts on the match, the result, anything that happened or whatever, or anything you'd like to share, and we can get into a discussion. Anyway guys, I'll speak to you later.